Here are 3 reasons why I will not be flying Scoot Airlines ever again. That's right. I said Scoot Airlines. If you've never heard of them, I hadn't either until we recently flew on Scoot Airlines from Singapore to Thailand. And here's what I learned, and here's why I will be avoiding them at all costs. Number one, their baggage fees are astronomical. You can save a little bit of money if you are forced to travel with them by prepaying for your luggage. However, it will get very expensive very quickly if you are coming from the States and trying to use the same type of methodology coming from the States and then using that with Scoot. We came on Delta, had 3 free bags. At Scoot, every single one of those bags we were charged for. We couldn't avoid it because we were headed to an event, but it got very expensive very fast and turned our budget experience into a not budget experience. Thing number two, you will be charged for everything: seats, window seats, location in the plane, everything. Even right down to, and this was the most flabbergasting thing for me, even right down to the fact that you had to pay for like the water that came by, like the free drinks, right? The soda, the apple juice, the water, all of that you had to pay for. If you weren't willing to pay, you didn't get it. And so fortunately our flight was short, 2.5 hours, something like that. So I didn't worry about it, but know that you will need to buy that if you want an in-flight snack or drink of some sort. And reason number three, they were incredibly late. Not only was their boarding process incredibly clunky, unclear lines, unclear announcements, et cetera, but lining up to get on the plane, it took us over an hour to get loaded and even ready to taxi out. And then once we did, we sat on the tarmac for forever. It just was not an on-time departure, and that's something that I think as most travelers, everybody wants to be on time. But listen, if that's the only way you can travel, I guess do so, but do so knowing there's going to be a lot of fees headed your way. Otherwise, for me, it's a hard pass on Scoot.